Good morning, everyone. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 100 likes and the 100 likes. Amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just got done reading the most wonderful comment about how somebody thinks they should tell me to not live stream while driving. Sound advice. Thank you for that. But I deleted your comment because it was not nice. It's not a nice comment at all. So, to that person who thought they could come in and just yell at me and say whatever they wanted, I removed your comment, and I removed your ability to ever comment again on my channel. So, and that's it. That's all I have to say about that person. Because, yeah, they were very mean in the comment section. And now we're going to move on with life. What did you miss? Not much. I'm just complaining about one of the comments that was inside the thing. It is currently raining. You may be able to hear the pitter-patter of tiny drops on the window. But I love summer rain. Just the sound coming off the top of a roof, having an air conditioner on, where it's warm, but it's cooler because of the day. It's been raining so heavily there. Nice. Some people these days, you know. Well, the comments had validation to it, and by all means, it would have been a great comment if the person wasn't such a meanie inside the comments. Now, don't get me wrong. I am family friendly, all right? And I play kids games, yes, and I have a lot of children who look up to me. Now, with that being said, I do not text and drive at all, ever. And I don't read the chat. I'll look over and glance at it every once in a while, but if somebody's written something really long, I don't go like, oh gosh, I gotta read this, like that. I'm currently at a stoplight, so I mean, I can look down and be like, oh, thank you for the 10 likes. Oh, thank you for the 10 likes. That's okay. By the way, we still have a daily goal of 1,000 likes on you now. If you're watching over on YouTube, I cannot read your chat because it's not up. So it's only on you now, where you're limited to like 50 characters anyway. Anyhow, let me get back to what I was saying. The person in the comments said that I was so egotistical to think that all these children look up to me as a person, and yet here you are live streaming while driving. I am live streaming while I'm driving. I am hands-free. I'm paying attention to the road. And I'm talking like if somebody was sitting in the car seat next to me. That is how I live stream. And I don't text and drive. And don't think for a second that I wouldn't badmouth you and cuss you out if you were standing in front of me. 100%. I would give you a piece of my mind. But that's also why I can go ahead and block you. You internet troll who's looking for attention. I'm done with you. You've been blocked. You've been removed. And nobody will ever see your comment. You tell them, code. I don't even know why I go to the comment section sometimes. Like, there was no cursing in it, so it didn't get filtered out, and there was nothing being like nothing to trigger the filter on it. Still just a nasty comment, but it's something I don't have to deal with, and I don't have to explain. So I like that. I like the fact that I can just block you and don't have to deal with you anymore. Oh, I remember the part that kind of set me off was like, thank goodness not a lot of people watch you anyways. I don't know where you're hearing that from. I mean, I get anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 views per day. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of views. Now, granted, that's like 10% of 100,000, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Excuse me? Thank you for the letter. I can't right now because I'm driving. Hello, Code. Hello. Good morning, Pink. And a heads up for everyone, there was no Roblox played today. I'm sorry, but I did play Save the World with Grammy and Weedy and Pink, although Pink wasn't able to play. Hopefully she's updated, so she'll get to play tonight. And hopefully I get to do a double episode, that way I can record for Friday and Saturday and have it just done. But I mean, yeah, I love Save the World. It is so fun. I like Fortnite. And granted, that is coming from where I used to be like, I will never play Fortnite again. I literally uninstalled it from my machine. And I vowed that I would never play it again. And here I am, 8 seasons in, and yeah, Division 5 of the what is it, the duo or the solo arena? Not doing too bad. I don't think the competition's open anymore. I think it's been closed. But that's also because I got a late start to it, and I didn't realize, oh, I could actually go to New York City and compete. I mean, morning, Grammy. All right, I'm at a stoplight, so accepted. Yay. Thank you, Thari. Appreciate it. Oh, the Pink Rider gave 400 likes times 2. That's 800 total. We are at 1,372. My goodness, Pink. What are you doing? So, Grammy, would you put into the chat your feelings and thoughts of driving? Actually, not just Grammy, everyone. How do you feel about texting and driving? Because I can tell you right now, when I look over and I see somebody with their phone up here, or I see somebody driving with their knee doing this, I feel like I should take my car and just bash it into theirs, get them off the road. You know, make the sacrifice of my own car and safety to help out the rest of the world. But that's, it's in my head. That's what I thought, and that's the way I feel. So I can understand where this person in the comment section was coming from and how I feel about it. And I honk at people like, beep, beep, hey! Down. I do that all the time. Then, to contradict that, I come on here and I do a live stream. But again, I'm just chatting with my fellow drivers in the morning. Good morning, drivers, persons. I know you are a safe driver. Thank you. My wife doesn't think so. She's like, you're so scary at driving. Although, in our entire 16 years of being married, she's the one that's gotten in the accident. Oh no, you didn't say that out loud, Code. You didn't say that on film. I did. And it's saved for all of eternity of me telling about how my wife got into the accident. And yes, she calls me the bad driver. I have been in one accident. No, it was not my fault. I was rear-ended. In fact, that's why I have the new car. But we're not going to go in there. Oh, don't capture that! Oh no, it's going to get favorited and sent off to my wife. Oh well. Love you, honey. I think you're the best. Oh dear. I think I might have stepped in it there, didn't I? Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Morning drive time with Code. Is there a way to go back and check my chat? I think maybe. I'll have to get with you now and see if there's a way to get it transcripted so I can see it later. I guess I could always just go and watch the YouTube version. Nope, that would save the chat from YouTube, wouldn't it? So that wouldn't be the same chat. That makes a lot more sense. Little tidbit of this morning. Last night when I went to bed, my wife had fallen asleep on the bed with the light on and with her iPad, and she had taken her glasses off like she was tired, and she, I guess, just passed out with the light on. So when I came in, I grabbed her iPad, I grabbed her glasses, and I pulled them off the bed, I put her under the covers, and I turned out the light. But that was out of the routine of me normally coming into a dark room and turning on the alarms. So, by extension, last night, I forgot to turn on the alarms. Yeah, not so good. So this morning, we wake up and she's freaking out like, oh my gosh, Hope has missed the bus, no! And in high alert mode. I was in high alert for about 5-10 seconds, and then calmed myself down and thought, this is just like normal. And I mean, it happens. People miss alarms. Alarms get turned off because of lightning, everything else. And all this week, the kids are having map testing. Maps. All right. If you don't know what maps are, it's like measurements of educational, academic progress or something like that. Measuring academic progress map, something like that. I don't remember. Anyhow, like, my wife was stressing out. She comes in and she's like, she's got 15 minutes to be to school. I looked right at her. I said, calm down. You're going to be fine. But she's got map tests. That's fine. She's going to be a little bit late. They'll let her make it up. It's okay. Calm. And after that, my wife relaxed a little bit, and the stress level went down, and it was much better. And me and Hope got into the car, drove to school. In fact, she's been watching a show that is not family friendly, by the way, but I'm allowing her to make her choices and her decisions. And I told her, anyhow, that's beside the point. She got to school. I walked her in, and off she goes to the day. There was no need for a freak out. There's no need to speed in the car. Just, I shot a note over to my boss. I said, hey, got to take the kiddos to school today. I'm going to be a little bit late. And that was that. So, oh, by the way, by extension, the morning drive time is going to be a little bit longer as well. So, see? looking at the right side of things. Code drove 146 miles per hour. No. It usually takes us about 20 minutes to drive to school. She was still 5 minutes out, so we had 10 minutes to get to school. And if I were to drive the speed to catch up the time, it would have been 120 miles per hour, 60 times 2. So yeah. I drove 20 miles per hour? No, that's not true either. I drove the speed limit. I'm driving the speed limit now. Like, literally. And that's another thing. I like the word literally. That seems to be my word as of lately. Literally. I don't know. Maybe it's just me in my mind. Literally my mind. Has anybody ever heard of Silver Dollar City? No, code drove 1 mile per hour. Nope. Yep. Nope. Well, if you've never heard of it, Silver Dollar City is kind of like an amusement park, but it's down towards Branson area in Missouri, United States. And I guess you would just call it the Hillbilly Park kind of thing, because it celebrates the Ozarks and the way the Ozarks was growing up, and what it's like to be a hillbilly back in silver, or not silver times, in old Western times. But it's not Western; it's the modern day industrial age, but in the country. Very much it's arts and crafts and entertainment and country music. Just, I don't know. I like Silver Dollar City. I loved going to Silver Dollar City growing up and going on the rides and everything else. It just, the culture always seemed to mismatch me. And I grew up in a very small town where it felt like I was supposed to be born in a big city. But because I grew up in a small town with like small town ideas and everything else, I grew up around a bunch of good old boys, a bunch of farmers, a bunch of people who just are honest people. I don't know if that's, you still get into trouble and you're like any kid, but when other kids were doing stuff, I would be like, don't do that. Let's go have some fun. Let's go do this. And that was my mentality of growing up. Like, and if one of my friends was having a problem at the house, or his parents were coming down on him because of something, or he was making bad grades, didn't matter what it was, I would grab him and we'd go down to the river, and we would go down to hang out. And it was different, because I didn't participate in a lot of things that my friends had participated in, and namely drugs and alcohol, for the most part. I mean, heck, I didn't have my first drink until I was 19 over in Okinawa, Japan, and it was handed to me by my mom. And I can remember what it was. It was a rum and Coke. In fact, it was Crown Royal and a Coca-Cola. And her exact words, okay, you have to be 21 to drink. All right, I was 19 and in the Marine Corps. She looked right at me and said, if you're old enough to die for this country, you're old enough to have a drink with your mother. Here. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. So the first time I'd ever even tried alcohol, it was by my mom. Not my friends, not by peer pressure, not from some party. So, in the UK, you can drink at the age of 18. Yes, but isn't it like smoking? You have to be 18 as well? No. In Japan, it's 20 for everything. Like 20 is the age limit for everything. 18 in the UK. And don't get me wrong, in the UK, drinking is different. It is a different mentality. Because you could have like a wine with dinner as a kid. In Italy, it's different. In Germany, it's different. In the United States, legal drinking age, 21 across the board. That is, I think, a federal mandate. So, and it comes from our prohibition ages, back when we used to make moonshine and carry it in our legs. That's why they called them bootleggers. Anyhow, long story short. Actually, no, there is no short story today. It's all long stories. Drive the speed limit. Don't text and drive. If you happen to be in the military, you can have a drink with your mother. It's fine. Don't let your sergeants or corporals know. Whatnot. What this car? It is a Ford Taurus 2011. 6 cylinders of power. Wait, who is that? From Overwatch. I like this one. Thank you. I think it's a very nice car too. Although I thought it was a granny car whenever I was first getting into it. It's very big. It's much bigger than my 2006 Kia Spectra that I used to drive. I'm 6'2". That's a little car. All right, Max, that's a lot of reading for me to try and catch, so I'm not going to read it. Okay? You'll have to wait until I actually get to my destination or stop at a stop sign or something. Oh, excuse me. 60 miles a minute. No, not a minute. Hour. 60 miles a minute. No, hour. Do you ever wonder what other people are thinking whenever they're driving their cars? Like, what's their situation? Maybe you're on your way to school, or maybe you're a worker at a factory of some kind. And then I look at truck drivers and I'm like, where are you going? What state did you start in? What state are you going to? What are you carrying? And these are the things that pop into my head as I'm driving a car every day. I mean, not every day. Sometimes I ignore everyone. I just don't care. And it's not, to be mean or anything. I really don't care. But I have that curiosity about a lot of things. People watching. And it sounds sounds crazy, but I've done it before, and I seem to do it a lot. Watching people at the airport, watching people at the mall, and stepping away from the fact that I'm at the mall just doing anything, and looking into why people, like, not looking around seeing who, but why. I like that. It's fun. Currently have 9 watchers on YouNow. No telling how many are on YouTube. And if you're watching the archive, like you missed the morning show or whatnot, good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever the case may be. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you for the applauses. Hey, from Robert M. Robert M. gave applauses during the live stream morning chat. Hello, person. Going to work, maybe a factory worker of some kind, or maybe an office manager, I don't know, or the owner of a great business. Although your car is a Chrysler, and I would not assume that you own a business. And that's not to say that Chrysler owners can't own a business, but just saying. the synopsis, the observation. Like, I wouldn't look at my car and be like, oh yeah, he's a YouTuber. But at the same time, Russo, buddy, listen, if you're watching this right now, and you guys are more than welcome to share this moment with him or capture this moment, whatever you want to do. Russo is another Robloxian YouTuber who does great work. Love watching his streams, love watching his recordings. But yesterday he tweeted out, oh my gosh, or something like that. And it was along the lines of, I can't believe this. My delivery date's been delayed 3 times, and now I get to the place where my car is being delivered, and they're telling me that the hydraulics are broken, and we're not going to be able to get it out of the car. I mean, it's literally right here. Oh. Like, he was screaming about it. Come to find out, the boy is getting a Tesla. He's getting a Tesla from Elon Musk, the guy that shot the car into outer space, the Roadster. Dude, do not complain that you're getting a Tesla. I understand. Delays, I understand. But you, like, I'm getting a silver play button. It didn't, like, at the very last moment, I got my verification code. It's probably not going to arrive for another week, 2 weeks out. If it was still a month, I could wait. I promise. It's a Tesla. Dude, you can wait. I promise. Give it a second. There are delays. There's things that happen. But I understand his frustration. Just whenever I saw that tweet yesterday, I was giggling so hard. I'm like, dude, you're getting the Tesla. Don't complain. Just honestly, in my lifetime, I will probably never see a Tesla. All right? I'm not going to have these great big dreams of becoming a 10 million subscriber YouTube channel and owning a computer business of some kind. I'm okay with my life. I'm just absolutely happy right where I'm at, programming little things for a business and hanging out, doing YouTube, on the side, being with my family. Like, I'm okay. This right here, what you guys are watching, this is beyond a dream. I had a goal of 500 whenever I first started. I'm like, okay, if I get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, awesome. And I will never complain about anything ever again. Dude, I'm complaining. Not really complaining. I never in my wildest dreams could have imagined 100,000 subscribers or a play button or anything along that line. So what I'm saying is there's certain things to complain about in life, and there's certain things that we just gotta let go sometimes. And Russo, I didn't mean to make fun of you. I truly do. I love your content and I love everything else. I love your family. I love seeing your pictures of your wife and your kid. Oh my gosh. Like, it was funny in the context. So anyhow, let me scroll back up because Max is freaking out. Max, I applied for developer role yesterday. How much do I have to wait? Don't know. I don't give out roles. That's why I have my admins and my head developers. Also, how much do I need to wait for the developer to get applied? There we go. Okay. I got an idea. What if you do some kinds of events every week? For example, dang it. Max, hold on a second. I got to scroll back up again. For example, you choose a theme and people have to build it in Roblox. Then you choose the best builder and you give them a prize. That, Max, head over to the Lumber Chat, and Grammy will give you the link inside my Discord or whatnot like that, or you can give it here if you want. But the Lumber Chat Discord, we do that stuff. we do giveaways and we do contests and stuff like that. So just a few likes today. 4,212. What? Somebody must have liked what I had to say. Okay, I gotta go to work. I'm late in the first place, but yeah. All right. Darkness, redness, whiteness. Thank you, Toby, for your outro. I appreciate it. Oh gosh. All right. Love you guys very much. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you very soon.